Welcome, 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 one and all. We are here to give you some entertainment with suspense and drama and horror on tonight's Saturday Night Nightmare. Yes. So what do we have today?
Today, we have a movie that stuck out in my brain as one that I wanted you to sit through. Because we saw the preview once.
Oh, no.
And it comedically made you uncomfortable.
Oh, so before we get into that, I am Echo Ninja, if you don't know already. The ninja that's always kicking it with you all day, every day and night. And
I am Crimson Adams, his sadistic girlfriend.
She's really going to make me watch it.
I'm totally going to make you watch this.
Okay.
Consider it revenge for killer clowns.
Hey, you wanted to watch it. That's all I got to say. See, I didn't want to watch this, but I'm going to for the fans and for you.
Hey, at least it's not Annabelle.
That's just as bad. This is probably a little worse because it's probably more of them.
Yeah, you never know. Anyway, tonight we are giving you the sequel of a fun old school horror flick. We are watching Tales from the Hood 2.
The first one the first one gave me shrieks when they showed the doll, the puppets, and like the slavery puppets. Oh God, Okay, for those people who don't know, I do not like dolls. Especially, I do not like porcelain faced dolls. The ones that look very realistic. You know, things like the Annabelle doll, not the real one, because that's Raggedy Andy. But things like the Annabelle doll from the movie and like, you know, Chucky is weird. But I laugh at Chucky. And like dummies, like puppets.
Marionettes.
Yeah.
Ventriloquist dummies.
Blah. Yeah. And some like dolls that people may have in like houses that have like the really nice dresses and stuff like that on them with the not having that. I don't know. Not going with it. No. But I will right now because somebody wants to see me
Squirm
in terror. But anyway,
it's only because I love you.
Because she really wants to see everything about me. So this is the one thing she hasn't seen. She's never seen me squirm.
Seen some of it.
You haven't seen me squirm this bad. Maybe from watching something.
There was the booth at Celebration.
I froze in terror.
Yeah.
I froze. Like, yeah. I couldn't say anything. I couldn't move. Like, she had to almost drag me away because I couldn't move. I just looked in one particular direction. I was not going to look anywhere else. Because if I did, my face would have been like this.
Oh my God!
You know. But, any hoozle. Let's get this shit over with. With Tales from the Hood 2. Did that just say dumbass speech?
I have no idea. Should I turn it up a little more? It does. I'm sure it's Dumas.
Yes. You might need to turn it up, yeah.
Can you believe I found it? Right? I don't like the looks of this place.
You sure you picked the right movie?
It's the doll. It's the doll.
Oh! Oh, shit!
Ooh!
Oh my god. I can't even eat this fucking popcorn anymore right now. Damn!
Hello.
The
Well,
fuck?
what can I do for you, miss?
Trap.
Mr. Lloyd, I'm your biggest fan.
Yes, motherfucker.
Oh god.
Ever tell you what my favorite soul group was, huh? Huh? From the 70s? What was it, baby?
The Spinners.
That's right. The Spinners.
Oh! Oh!
We ready? I don't know. It's
That you're the fucking band.
What did you do? It's burning.
I'd do the same thing if you tried to drug me.
Well, I guess it depends on the myth, right? Yeah. Oh, I know what they're doing.
What the hell are we? What the fuck are those guys? I don't know, but I don't want to find out. Let's get out of here. Nothing that's so good at all, man. Mr. Dumas speech. Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Shit.
Yes.
But anyway, yeah.
Wow.
This movie wasn't what you thought it was going to be.
No, I knew what it was going to be. Because the description, I read the descriptions.
Well, I know you read it, but the thing
So
is...
I knew, the minute it says socially conscious, I had a feeling that it was, going to try and teach lessons.
Yeah, but...
As well.
The sacrifice one hit you hard.
It was really touching and it was really sad. Like, it was really thought-provoking because, it's that fact of there were so many people throughout history that made sacrifices so that he could be married to a white woman, have a child with a white woman,
have a house like
have a house like that, own property like that, hold civil office, that sort of thing. And he chose to be with a Colonel Sanders motherfucking Republican. And I was just
he was an Uncle Tom, basically.
Yes, that's the terminology.
He was an Uncle Tom.
That's the terminology. But like, just when it was revealed that the ghost boy was Emmett Till, I was just
struck.
And then they all came out, and I was like, wow.
Yeah, the second he said, I was like, oh. Then I saw the girls, and I knew exactly who the girls were. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, it was very powerful. And frankly, I think it needed to be made.
Of course. And it was episode of this movie alone was something of horrific value because it's something that could have happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know, without them dying or making the sacrifice that they did, shit could have got much worse.
It's the alternate history. I think it was Spike Lee directed an alternate history mockumentary called Confederate States of America.
Yeah, I watched that.
That was something.
Yeah. That
was definitely something. And I feel like this was a more raw,
in your face
version of that.
Yeah.
But in general, these ideas of the clueless white friend, and this is a white woman saying that, because there are a lot of people that are out there that are like, you know, oh, I'm not racist because I have a black friend.
Yeah.
Or, you know, and
I hear that shit all the time.
It's crazy. And, you know, even myself, I hope that I am a good ally in general, but I'm sure there's still stuff I need to learn. So, I mean, it's important to show that, bitch, don't collect racist dolls just because your grandma did.
Yeah.
And although I'm just gonna say in general, the frickin' vampire one.
Oh yes. The
made
date
me
night one, yeah.
So fucking happy.
Because that shit does happen.
It does.
And
it does.
I'm glad to see that they got their due.
They totally got their due. And it was short and it was sweet and it was fantastic.
That first one, that got me so quick. Cause honestly, the second I didn't think that thing was going to be a giant person.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the thing. I thought it was just
the little doll.
Because they just showed the face of the doll.
Yeah.
No, that was a big fucking doll that whipped the guy so much it ripped his guts out.
His chest exploded. His torso exploded. And here's the thing. It would have been very easy for that to have been Goofy because it's this giant, like, Easter Bunny style costume.
Yep.
And then that motherfucker grabs a whip and starts wailing on the guy. And I'm like, he grabs the black girl.
Gets her by the neck.
Gets her by the neck, pulls her through the door that works like a freaking guillotine. And I'm like, Oh no, you're not funny anymore. No, you're not funny anymore.
No, he stopped being funny the second he had that crooked ass looking teeth smile.
Yeah.
Second I saw that face, I was like, God, what?
And then, you know.
Ew.
And then white bitch got it because she was like, I love my
gollies, and they just kept on popping out.
She became a golly dispensary.
But I love Keith David so much.
Oh, he's so good.
Like, he was just awesome. It's hard to be a bit better than the devil in the first movie. His name's drawing a blank, but I'm gonna put it up here, just so you guys know. And because he's in so many movies, and he's such a great actor, like in other movies in the past that he's been in. But when he plays an evil motherfucker, holy shit, he plays an evil motherfucker. But Keith David, man, he brought it there.
Yeah,
and it was great. The voice of Goliath from Gargoyles, woo.
Nice.
Love it. But yeah, you got me with that first one, but you got to do a bit better than that.
All right. I'm gonna pull it out then.
Okay, that's fine. I'm serious. If you really want revenge, you just hit me with your best shot.
All right.
Seriously.
All right. It's coming.
I know.
It's coming.
And if you guys got movies that have to deal with dolls, put them in the comments down below and let us know. about all of that. If you want to torture me, or if you want to torture her some more, you know.
Yeah.
She is very uncomfortable with clowns.
The funny thing is, I love it. Both versions. And I mean, Skarsgård's Pennywise freaked me out, but in like a really good way. And I'm just like, oh my God, you're amazing.
It's a plastic.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't scare me. Well, it does, like, it made me jump. It creeps me out, but it's not like I'm uncomfortable kind of thing. So yeah.
But yeah. Again, any suggestions, throw them on the comments down below and let us know. And okay, now this movie had good practical effects. But some of
the CGI was awful.
The CGI was so lame.
CGI was so bad.
Especially on Robo Hell. It was just all like, what the fuck?
I felt during a lot of the CGI, I kind of felt like I was watching Sharknado. Not gonna lie.
Wow.
And this was a release. This was a theatrical release.
Really?
It had an R rating on it. So
but this was on in theaters? Don't think so.
2018, I think it was.
Wrong.
Unless it went straight to video.
It might have just went straight to video because I didn't see this come out in theaters 2 years ago.
Oh.
But, I mean, if it did, I'm wrong.
It could have just tanked, unfortunately.
But you would have heard it.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think I'm going to give this a solid 7.
Because it hit all of the emotions in general. Like, you know, I felt uncomfortable, like, but in obviously a good way. I laughed my ass off. I had some oh shit moments, and it hit you in the heartstrings a little bit. So.
And you learned a lesson. Don't fuck with the devil.
Don't fuck with the devil, but also don't be a racist asshole.
Don't be a bigot. You know?
Yeah, I think that's a really big...
The price of ignorance.
Yeah, exactly.
That's basically what it is.
Exactly.
I especially, but we both recommend you guys watch this. If you've seen the first one, you know what to expect. Just with a shittier CGI, but you still learn a lesson.
Yeah. And
Keith David is awesome. So, I mean, I know people would be like, oh, wait, if you're telling us this, though, why do we got to watch it? Because you need to see it on your own to experience the reactions that we experience.
Yeah, you got to get the feels.
Like, you may have seen it here, but, it's a deep movie.
Yeah.
And, you know, especially when you think about it outside the box.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah. That is it for tonight, as usual. We will, as usual, be back. I said as usual a lot. We will be back.
As usual.
Next week on Saturday Night Nightmare. But before we do that, we want to pay tribute to Wild Bills! We do this every episode, and because we want to make sure you guys know that Wild Bills is a soda with a purpose. They have many flavors, such as ginger ale, birch beer, sarsaparilla, black cherry, orange cream, vanilla cream, root beer, and a ton more sodas. Also, they got iced teas and lemonades, and barbecue sauces and hot sauces now. They're leaning into the culinary field now. Who knows what they'll do next? Will they do the seltzers? Will they do alcohol? We don't know. Alcohol does sound pretty good, you know, who knows? But also, they have these nice, stylish mugs. I have the Konami mug.
And I have a mermaid.
Yes. You can also get mugs at different conventions. You will not get them this year because of this pandemic. But hopefully next year you will go to a convention and you will see the wooden barrels of Wild Bill soda. Yes, delicious. So you get these, and these are very customizable. You can actually go to their site and have one with your own whatever on it, or you can get. They have collapsible shot glasses. They have
Reusable
straws, stainless steel straws. They have what is those things? They have keychains with bottle openers on them. Mug clip. Thank you. And they have plenty of other stuff, especially candies as well. But if you want to look at and apparel, hats, and everything. But if you want to look at it yourself, just go to wildbills.com and put in the code TrueStoryBro to get 10% off of any purchase available to you. Thank you for trying to scare me today.
You're welcome.
But
I know it didn't quite work.
It almost backfired a bit because the scare turned into like, and then it turned into like an emotional fest for a moment, and it hit her. But that's okay.
I'm a crier, though. I'm a crier. I get really invested.
I know. She like grabbed my hand when that started to happen. I was like, "What's going on?" And I was like, "It's okay, though. I understand." And it was I'm not gonna sit here and say it wasn't emotional. You know, I guess I get emotional differently, but also, you know, being who I am, I'm so used to it. It's almost dead to me. And
that's sad.
It's sad. I'm so used to it.
That's so sad.
I'm so used to it being around that it's numbing. And it's not, and I know I'm kind of a little bit going on a rant, but bear with me, guys. You know, I'm used to everyone's used to the racism in the country and stuff like that that's going on and stuff. But you know, what's worse than the regular racism is same race racism, and that's just as bad. You know. When black people put other black people down, when Hispanics put other Hispanic people down, when white people put other white people down, like it's almost like your family telling you that you're shit. You know, and some people kind of look the other way with that because they're all like, oh, they're fighting amongst themselves, whatever. But you know what? People gotta look at that too. That's just as important as what the fuck is she doing?
I don't know. She's rolling all over the place.
That's just as important as regular racism. But all you guys, you know, I hope that you guys are, you know, loving your neighbors.
Be excellent to each other.
Yeah, you know, totally, whatever. But yeah, love your neighbors. Black, white, polka dot, whatever. Trans, gay, bisexual, doesn't care, doesn't matter. You know, just treat everyone the way you'd want to be treated. If you don't want to be treated like shit, don't treat other people like shit. That's how I think of it.
Yeah.
And
learn from our history. God, please.
Yeah. Because we're doomed to repeat it.
Ugh.
You know.
God, we got really political.
No. Nope.
Okay.
No, we did not. Because we mentioned nothing.
Fair enough.
About that, even though that fucker looked like Mike Pence.
It was so satisfying when he got brought to hell.
Oh, yeah! Let's show that clip one more time.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Yes. Oh, but anyway, we are gonna sign off. But you will see us again as usual here in this haunted humble abode, and we will be giving you very spooky and very interesting movies. But until then, I'm Echo Ninja, the ninja that's kicking it with you.
I'm Crimson Adams, your hostess with the ghostess with the mostest. Wow, I fucked up.
I love that. No, but I liked it. But we're here, keeping it real.
Keeping it spooky.
And keeping it real spooky. See you guys next week. Bye.